I saw a certain something that was happening this weekend, and I have some questions to ask. So, Ghana Music Awards USA. This is just to the team and anybody that knows the mechanics of what they are doing to just respond to it. Now, I saw that they were doing their academy voting, and with the academy voting, it looks like the academy members were live on a certain platform, and then that platform is also live on Facebook, where everybody was watching who was voting, who was the academy member, and then with that, afterwards the voting of the academy was announced, who got what percent, who got that percent, and I was like, what was all of that about? I mean, I understand that you want transparency, people should see what is happening, so that or maybe somebody will not wake up and come and say, and I was leading the chat, and then all of a sudden I lost, and those kind of things. I understand, but why they need to show the faces of the academy members? Because then it makes them like easy targets for, they call it lobbying in the industry. Because if I see this guy and I know this guy, I'm like, Charlie, what's for my artist, that kind of thing. So I didn't understand. I know that on their public voting, you can see it on the platform who is going forward, who is winning, and who is doing what. That is transparency enough, where I can see whose vote is up and whose vote is down in each category. But why they need to put the faces of the academy members, I just didn't understand that part. Please, this one, I'm not coming after anybody's business, so please educate me. Why they need to put the faces of the academy, voting academy, and then put them on live so everybody, what is it, just part of the hype of the thing you are doing? Or I don't get it, because I'm thinking that the vote could have been announced, or a website could have been done where the live voting could have been seen without us seeing who is voting. You get it? We could have probably seen that at the end of the day, when it comes to this category, this person was the one leading. Transparency could have been achieved without exposing the academy for us to see their face on live. Some of them were driving. Oh, Charlie. All the same. Another conversation that has been going on has been Fosu, but we'll talk about that in the last bit. Let me talk about something I saw. By the way, Shatta Wale was at University of Ghana, Pence. He had a beautiful performance, and then he took his time to tell, say, 3 weeks ago, his performance, that, the performance conversation, and the fact that they don't know, say, in lecture crowd for the school day. I was excited that he got a chance to perform, and his performance, of course, when you see the way the crowd was moving to Shatta Wale, I now understand why the Pro VC, they had to cancel his performance on the same day of at another show, because they said they didn't have security measures in place. So when they said anybody but Wale, I understood, because the energy and the people in the crowd, if you don't have full security detail and full energy of your security, putting all their arsenals on there to ensure the security, the safety of your students as well as the artist and his team, you will really hustle. So I really understood. But of course, he has had the chance to perform, and of course, while when he's performing, the crowd is excited. He also takes his time to talk to the students and make some one or two. I've seen certain videos that have gone viral too of the security detail. I hear some about like they've held him to the it's not a joke. People are saying that why are people posting that video? And I'm like, did not happen. It did not happen. So why making it look like it was wrong for him to have seen and then posted it? It happened. I mean, right now, the way the world is, as long as something is happening, people pick their phone and they put it out there. And I don't think the person that posted was a media person or probably even a blogger. This is somebody that saw it and then posted it over there. Now, another thing about Wale that I think I want to talk about was this whole Angie Style girl that her video leaked that she was doing. I think it was a threesome or something like that, and it leaked and all of that. Now, I've seen the girl has come out to come and say there was a video that says she's not the one. Another video that comes with a voice note saying people should stop sharing the video, and another one that she's saying that even her mother says this one crowd will open the door for her porn career and all of that. Now, another video that I saw that I think I feel like I should talk about is Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale was on TikTok live with I don't know whom, but this is people now, these TikTok influencers now, they're online, and they were talking about this thing in the way Shatta Wale the girls have when they chop. In fact, I'll play some of the audio. The girls have when they chop her, she didn't come. Now is that how to chop a girl? Now one of the girls on the one of them on the Shatta Wale at the song that kind. Oh, just say I know some of you will come and sit here and say, oh, he's just having fun. And oh, he makes money when he's doing it. But this is way below. It feels like Shatta Wale, he has lost sight of who he is. I don't think Shatta Wale is aware he's an A-list artist. I don't think so. I think his continual seeking of attention has made him lose a certain momentum and a certain level that his brand is. Because if really you want to be a TikTok influencer, it makes sense that you are doing all this. It makes sense because all the people that you were on TikTok live with, or being you or influence, animonyam, like it doesn't even animonyam influence in Ghana. I think say 100 and none of them even has 1%. And you are on TikTok live with these people, and a 20-year-old or whatever has gone to have sex, and this thing has come out. Like, you are the only influential A-list artist or an artist that feels like this is a conversation that you have to go live to go and talk. Why? Like, I don't understand. Honestly, I do not understand. And to me, I feel like if there's ever a time to really look at that A-list artist, I think Shatta Wale, he has to calm down, because really, I feel like he doesn't even see himself as an A-list artist anymore. As an artist that has influence amongst young girls, SM divas, I don't think he sees himself like that anymore. I feel like his constant grabs of needing of attention is making him do things that, as an artist of your caliber, you shouldn't have to do. But what did they do? Why? Wale is this conversation, Shatta Wale, you could have even shared your mind about it without having to go. Let's just say, what even broke my heart on this live, this time I didn't want to talk about it because of many reasons, but what broke my heart was one of the girls who said, saying, Wale, I think I'll cut this song. And Charlie, oh God. Nah, don't come and he was just having fun. He was just playing as an excuse to cover this. This is, I think, to me, when I watch, I was like, no, Wale doesn't even think himself as an A-list artist anymore. That is all I thought about. He doesn't even think himself as an A-list artist anymore. And I don't know what anybody can tell me to make me see him as one anymore. Because if you, the artist, you do not understand or know the power you wield, and you can be on live and some girl somewhere or some can say we do and Charlie, yeah. You say, oh, that's how he is. He's free. He shares his mind. To what end? Moving on, Fosu, Bless, and John Claude have been trending, and it's been crazy. It's been a crazy weekend. So the young man, the blogger Claude, was buried on the weekend, and a lot of people had reservations about the absence of Fosu and Bless at the funeral rites of John Claude. And of course, people were like, oh, it was quite insensitive of them not to be there. And to me, I was really waiting to hear the other side of the story, because I don't think, say, they'll wake up preoccupy and then they will not show up. No, it doesn't make sense. So today, thanks be to God, we have heard from Fosu and we've also heard from Bless. Fosu opines that, contrary to the opinions or to the report touch out there that makes it look like Claude was his blogger that he was moving with. He didn't even know the guy from anywhere. They had just met and they were moving together to the venue. So, and that thing happened. So that I understood that he had to clear that thing up, because then it seemed like he looked quite insensitive. That so I was glad he cleared that thing up. That, yo, listen, yeah, we met, but I don't know him like that. And then he spoke about his current condition now and why he couldn't even go. And there seemed to be a certain small issue between the family of John Claude, even though they have extended their love in the beginning. Because mind you, when the issue happened, he wrote a statement. Fosu wrote a statement. I'm reading a part of the statement that says that we are coordinating with the family to provide support and assistance. So I am thinking that in the beginning, there was a certain coordination between him, his team, and then the family. And then the 1 week he mentioned that something happened, which is why he told these people, say, oh, then, you know what, let's wait and let's not go. Now, I understood Fosu's position on this matter. It's up to him to decide if I want to go or if I do not want to go. I understand. He checks his condition to decide if I want to go, if I can go, if I want a representative to go and all. It would have been nice. Here's the thing. It would have been nice to see a representative go to just go and show support, because whether you know him or not, a sign out to and a sign out to one so. We didn't see you sit aloof for Fosu. We see that you dropped the song. John Claude, John Fui Tamakulo, aka John Claude, and then the song is there. Just say his picture is there, and even in your interviews, you said you've even done a song for him and all of that. But I think this conversation could have gone this way without a certain unnecessary things that KK Fosu added, because I think he's vexed. A certain annoyance KK Fosu added to this conversation makes it very painful to listen to from somebody we call a legend. This is wrong. I understand everything he's saying. In fact, truth be told, I don't think he's the one that has to be crucified. Where is the organizer that put these people in a car? Because KK Fosu so now no, he's very sick. Bless per what we are saying in 9 crab. Blessed too is very sick, and then this guy lost his life. So why is KK? Because he's a star, I understand. Because they were in the same car, it would have been nice. But again, they are said that he has to be there. So the person that was supposed to say something from them was the organizers that put these people in the same car. However, that side, it has fallen short in the conversation. So KK Fosu say he wanted to go and perform at the TGMA thing. First, I agree that it was not fair to KK Fosu that his performance was withdrawn because of this thing that happened, especially because he had nothing he was not the one that brought the guy on the trip and all. I understood him, but to make it look like people are envying you and that because of him to marry the day, I don't care. That statement was so wrong because of him. Like, I agree that he didn't have to lose his job or his performance because of that. But then now it comes to buttress another point that people are making. Say, performance that you could have gathered vim and energy to rehearse to go on stage, even if you were in a wheelchair. But a year dear and no dear and who here to send it there well two man it's like the death of the guy is such a big inconvenience to KK Fosu. So who be that? Hey Charlie, they said the death of this John Claude guy is such a big inconvenience to KK Fosu. Because of that, it will losing performance. Being that performance was the place where his people will see him and be like, wow, and then cry. Because people did not see you on stage and crying, just say, I understand that job they took from you was wrong. But using that to say, me tell me home family, but you were willing, just so your fans will see you and you getting your clap and your applause and your high, that one day you would have mastered everything and strength to go and perform. But where there is a problem. Now the conversation of enemy and one of the conversations I heard that pissed me off crap was they are using, according to him, they are using him. People like Elombini and George Britain are using him to hype the boy. Massa, we call you legend for a reason. Act like it. All your excuses are correct, but it's the way you are putting your sentences. And I'm saying, why do artists not respect the words of PR? Look at the beautiful piece that this artist dropped when the incident happened. Beautiful piece. It summarized everything. I am thinking, yes, I agree that he has picked calls to talk up to people, to clear his name. But I was thinking that I think most of it, knowing who he is and how he handles issues, no, I want it to be also. You could have probably put a press statement that was well written without all this extra things to it to make your point clear. Say, guy, no crown name, and probably this and this and this and this is the reason why you couldn't make it to the funeral. But to say people are using you to hype the guy, now why can't I name guy after his death? All this, they need the way you say people are depending on you to feed them, which is why you had to perform. That's the same people some family members are depending on this guy to also feed them or free mono. And all these things, I didn't understand the whole back and forth of it and all. In fact, I listened to Bless's interview with Kwesi Abuaji on NIT FM, and that guy was a bit more organized and he spoke in a level that even KK Fosu could not speak. It broke my heart. KK Fosu did not deserve to go through all the backlash, but I feel in his bid to clear his name, he did a bit more damage in this conversation. And I'm hoping that when it all settles and he goes to listen to his interviews from Adom, to hate, to NIT, he will find time and then come and clear, because the optics now, they don't look good for you. Honestly, they do not look good for you. And I don't think he should also lose his daily bread simply because of something that's said no so but all the same, I must say that I am disappointed. Basically, I am disappointed, and I don't like the way he's spinning the conversation as if anybody that speak about it is the enemy and a town for get town was agitating. Get town was and get town agitating. Press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do, do it now. Haslucha.